Today I felt like, hey, you know what I like doing? I like playing a spec I once loved and examining it and seeing how bad it's gotten. And, yeah, we're doing that with Enhance. It's gonna be a great time to use this thing, this thing, this thing, and then one of these. And I do no damage. Okay, well, that was the worst use of cooldowns ever seen. The worst part is I had the good wolves too. Like, I had the ones that buff Storm Strike, but didn't get too lucky with Storm Strike procs anyway. We're gonna interrupt that Arcane, so we can't really do anything. Now we sit here. Get the DK. That's forced to death strike me. So one of my main complaints about Enhancement, almost said Arcane for some reason. Main complaints about Enhancement. Windfury hits for nothing. It hits for like, I don't even know. Let's wait for a Windfury proc. Soon as, like, will it even show Windfury? Because it doesn't do any damage. I'll look in my recount if I just don't see it drag along the screen sometime soon. But pretty much comparing Windfury right now to what it is in Classic, it just doesn't feel good. You can never tell when Windfury procs, nice, in the side of the map. You can never tell when Windfury procs, and it just doesn't do damage. It like playing in Enhancement, playing in Enhancement, it just kind of feels like you don't even have Windfury. Like, it's not part of your toolkit, I'd say. You shouldn't think of it as, like, part of your toolkit either. And by the way, if you're wondering why I'm clicking myself to use Heroism, it's because it's a weird bug right now. It's been a weird bug for a while. Whenever you mercenary queue as a shaman, you can't use Heroism on yourself. I wonder if it's bugged out. No. I don't know, man. I mean, as you can clearly tell, it's not the best working ability in the game because I just used it, but it's not on cooldown. You know what they say? If you can't kill Holy Priest, just move on. There's bigger and better things out there than smacking Holy Priest for no damage. I really want to see Windfury damage because I hyped it up. Oh yeah, massive 1200 Windfury. Oh, and 1800. There we go. We're hitting the big numbers now. So as you can tell, Windfury is just straight up depressing. It doesn't bring any joy anymore. I'd say it's one of the most fucked over abilities. Well, what's fucked over ability? Other than Windfury. Let me know in the comments what, like, the most abused ability in the game is. Right now, I think it's Windfury. I'd say Mangle is a close second since they got rid of it as well, but... I'm gonna throw this Counter-Strike down. Let's see how much damage it does. 22,007. Oh my god. The numbers added up at the very end. And I'd like to add that I'm not taking the Windfury talent that every time you get Windfury, it buffs the Windfury damage. That would help my Windfury damage quite a bit. But I've used it in the past and it seems like it doesn't proc enough to be really useful over Landslide. Or in other words, Landslide is what you're supposed to take because it's better and actually does decent damage. We'll look at Windfury damage right now. It's above Flame Tongue by 2,000, so in other words, really shitty. Like, it shouldn't be there if Windfury was, I suppose, what it was back in its heyday. Nice. I got decent wolves here. Wonder if that's gonna reflect. Let's purge that. There we go. Didn't purge it? Well, just kidding. Use Counter-Strike right in time of Blade Storm. Getting in a pretty good flow of that. I don't know. I think, just personally, I prefer Elemental a lot more now. A lot of that's because Elemental just does the same damage, if not more, and you don't have to be directly in front of their face if you're playing Elemental. Another reason Elemental has better heals, and yeah, that's about it. I don't know. Other than that, I suppose it could be boiling down to personal preference of what I like to play. But right here, I think Ellie would just be a tiny bit better. Enhance can do really good AoE damage though with Crash Lightning and Sundering, but oftentimes you don't really see an enhancement really making full use out of that. You'll see here, like, I'm getting Windfury procs, but I'd like their health doesn't move any more than what I'm doing from, like, normal damage. No, Windfury. There's a Windfury. 1300 on plate wears, which is less than an auto attack Blizzard. I hope you know this. Windfury does less damage in an auto attack now. Windfury 2019, folks. The best. I don't know. I really liked enhanced for a long time. Like, it was one of the most fun specs for many expansions, but now it's just... I wish Windfury just did something for you, rather than just... I mean, it's an ability that's there just to say it's there. If you told me, or like if Blizzard took Windfury out of the game and didn't put any patch notes out to say that they got rid of Windfury, you wouldn't know it's out of the game. Like, there would be no difference in your gameplay whatsoever. It would just be the same thing that you're doing right now. I guess that's my biggest complaint. That and enhancement heals, they're fucking ass. Like, they're the worst self heals in the game right now. I'll see how much I'm healing for after this. 20,000? That's not bad. 20,000 is definitely the highest I've seen a healing surge on. I've seen like 13k, 12k healing surges. That's where the complaints originate from. Those sweet, sweet 12k healing surges with a 300k to 400k health pool. Aw, man. They're really paying off in that fight, trust me. Who do I burst here? We use Counter-Strike here too. There's quite a bit of people. Interrupt healing surge, and now we die. Another, like, I guess this showcases the scenario where you're an Enhancement Shaman and you're like, man, I'd really like to just have a decent amount of self heals and peels. And it's possible, but once you run out of Maelstrom, there's just nothing. And the weird thing is, like, when you use Healing Surge, whenever you heal too, it drains your Maelstrom along with your mana. I'd rather have it drain Maelstrom first and then mana, so at least you can get more cast off, but it drains both at the same time, which doesn't make sense to me personally. Is this really me doing all the damage, or is it the rogue? Questions I'll never know the answer to. Surprisingly, I'd say Lava Lash. Like, I want to try a Lava Lash build as enhancement, where you build the Lava Lash traits and then the Lava Lash talent in the upper row. But Storm Strike's really your only damage here. Like, if we go to my overall damage, Rockbiter, Counter-Strike, Storm Strike. 50% of my damage, hold on, Rockbiter, Storm Strike. Doing quick maths here, yeah, about 50%. Let me know what you think about Windfury right now. I really wish it did something like it used to, where it actually felt like it did something. But right now it's pretty low on the DPS. Top hit 2,500. Absolutely massive. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, description, both thing. Until next time.